Welcome back, students. We are going to finish the review, pages 30 and 31. It is the reading section of the review. So if you look at this picture, it looks like we will be talking about something buying and selling houses. For sale is se vende. Reduced means un descuento or baja precio. So let's go down. Economics, the 2008 financial crisis. Oh, me personally, this was a difficult time. I worked in a computer job and I left, and it was difficult to find a job because of the economic financial crisis. So it was difficult. In this section, I am going to read you the reading section. Please listen and follow along, and then we will complete the exercises on page 31. So, first paragraph. The financial crisis of 2008 affected people around the world. There are many different ideas about how it developed, but most economists agree that it started in the United States. In the years before 2008, buying a home was considered a very good investment. If you bought a house, you could be sure that it would increase in value. Many people bought houses. Most of these people got mortgages. Mortgages are special loans for buying a house. Banks made a lot of money with loans. They got money from the people buying houses. They also sold the loans to other people, investors. This was a difficult turning point. Since the loans were easy to get, people started buying houses that they could not afford. Houses increased in price. So eventually, they became more expensive than they should be. This was called the housing bubble. A bubble happens when something is more expensive than it should be. The problem with bubbles is they pop. So sooner or later, the price of houses will fall. When housing prices fall, they fall quickly and take a long time to recover. When the American housing bubble popped, many people could not pay back their loans and could not sell their houses. For the first time in years, houses became much cheaper. Everyone lost money. The banks lost money because they didn't get their loans back. The other investors lost money. People were stuck with houses they couldn't afford and eventually lost their money when they could no longer pay their loans without assistance. The problem spread to many other parts of the economy and then to many other countries. It was an economic disaster. Okay, if there are things you don't understand, listen again and use your dictionary. Now we will go to exercise A. Number the events in the correct order. All right, so listen and repeat. Banks and investors lost money. Housing prices became high. Housing prices became low. The crisis affected other countries. The housing bubble popped. All right, so let's take a look at these. All right, so here are your answers. The first one, housing prices became high. Second, the housing bubble popped. Third, housing prices became low. Fourth, banks and investors lost money. And 5, the crisis affected other countries. All right, let's go to section B. Write 3 more questions about the article. Ask and answer these questions with your partner. You do not need to do this section. Just write 3 more questions about the article here. So please write your own questions and submit them with your work for me to revise. And then here in this section, it says work with a partner, but ignore this part. Write 3 things that people could do to prevent an economic disaster like the one in the text. All right, so here, write your 3 ideas and be sure to submit these with your work. If you need help, please go back and listen and read the article again. That is it for your review. Thank you for following along, and I hope this helps you. Adios.